Hi, Professor A. This is Annie. So I came up with an adaptive physical education sport for a kid with disabilities. It's kind of a combination of tennis and golf. So all you need is a tennis racket, a golf ball or some type of ball. It could be, a tennis ball or golf ball or wiffle ball, depending on their coordination, and then some type of goal. So I used a trash can. But again, depending on their coordination or how much they improve, you could use like a smaller goal. Like I have this, for example, which is smaller than the trash can. And basically all you do is the ball is on the ground, so you can be seated in a wheelchair or just even if you have limited coordination in your legs. And all you have to do is hit the ball into the goal. So I'm going to try that again. I didn't hit it hard enough. So depending on their coordination and how well they're able to improve, you can move the goal farther away so they can kind of set goals for themselves, which is nice. They don't have to use a tennis racket. They could use something smaller, like maybe some type of paddle or a golf ball instead if they're maybe more coordinated and ready for more of a challenge. So this would be really good for children with motor delays that maybe aren't able to like hit a tennis racket or use a golf club quite the way it should be used, or not ready for that. So someone with like Down syndrome who has these motor delays, this is a really good way to get them involved and set goals for themselves. And also it's really simple instructions, which I thought was important for someone maybe with ADD or ADHD who has trouble comprehending and understanding and getting through instructions, and maybe has a high distractibility. It's kind of a self sport. And then it's also not super strenuous, which is really good for people who have cardiovascular issues. So maybe someone with Williams syndrome, you don't have to be too concerned about their heart rate. But again, it gets them outside, it gets them setting these goals, and it gets them involved, which is really nice. It's also very possible for someone who's handicapped to do. So if they're in a wheelchair or if they have muscular dystrophy and they don't have good coordination of their legs or one of their limbs, it's a pretty easy motion to do, and it gets everything involved. So this would be really helpful to introduce to a gym setting to get students with disabilities in with their peers, setting them goals and having fun and getting them outside too. So thank you.